I got you number one in the entire world in Clash Royale. This absolutely incredible giant pump deck. Yes, you heard it right. This deck is absolutely broken no matter, and one of the easiest decks to play. In case you guys don't want to miss any videos just like in the future, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to use creator code Morten in the shop. Thank you so much for everyone who's doing that. I would say it's time to jump into games. Let's go. So guys, going to name number one here against Ryke Jones. So actually, if I'm going to be transparent, as I always am, it's currently 4:30 a.m. I'm not able to find any opponents on the ladder and don't really want to waste my whole day, so like time, like in the morning. I still want to get the video out because I think this deck is absolutely incredible. It's a ton of fun, and I hope, yeah, you guys enjoy this type of deck. So these are games I made already. I'm currently on twitch.tv/mortenroyale. Check them out in case you want. Currently in German, but as I said, occasionally I'm always streaming on my English YouTube channel. But this is like kinda, bro, I just made this deck for the stream and I actually got number one in the world immediately, bro. It's really crazy. Of course, you can kind of argue, okay, there are already decks where it be there, but I mean, it's hard to create a completely entire new deck in Clash Royale. So we're just gonna go for Giant Nightbridge here opposite lane against Golem, and I thought like, okay, how do we defend Golem healer, bro? I'm just gonna go for my skeletons there. But look at this. The key is to get Evolution Zap as soon as we can, bro. Evolution Zap as early as we can is the key. And as you guys can see here, we're gonna be able to get so much damage. So he has to go Battle Healer and also has to go for his electric on the right hand side. But look at this, right? We still got like the left hand side, and look at this. We can just go in for a giant and for a second night witch in single elixir, bro. And this opens the first topic of today's video, bro. Does Elixir Collector need to nerf? And I feel like, yes, they need to nerf Elixir Collector, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Elixir Collector feels busted, bro. Elixir Collector, in my opinion, needs to nerf. So here I would have loved to run for the third giant. But I don't really think it makes sense, so I'm just gonna chill here. I'm just gonna pump up again, and I'm also trying to kind of think out what am I gonna do now with my Evolution Zap, like, or with my Zap. I want to get back to another Evolution Zap as soon as I can, so I'm just gonna go take the Zap here because I mean, okay, I just need one more Zap, then I can cycle to another Evolution Zap, and then I'm fine. Just gonna go for a Prince there. I'm just gonna go for my Nightwitch here. I think pumping this type of situation doesn't make sense since I already have one, and now I'm just gonna cycle. He goes in for a Battle Healer. I'm just gonna go for my Zap here. And I can just go for my arrows there. Really good arrows, bro. To be fair, really unlucky, bro. Evolution Bomber survives arrows because of the healer. That's so dumb. But I'm just gonna go for my Nightbridge here. And I know in case he's gonna go spam now, I can just easily go in for my Evolution Zap. But I don't even use it. I'm just gonna go for my Evolution Zap and arrows there. This is fine. I'm just gonna go for my LP there. He goes in for this Nado. I mean, to be fair, Nado missed. Maybe would have been close again if you wouldn't have missed a Nado, but overall, really good game. And you think, okay, this matchup is tough, right? You don't have a big spell, but it's still easy 1-1. Bro, this deck, it's crazy broken, dude. In the next game, we are facing off Ian77 on my road to number one in the entire world in Clash Royale, right? Like Ian, I don't know what's happening with him recently. I don't know if he just feels bad or I don't know, like. But every time I face him, he plays Elixir Golem with Pump, bro. I don't know why. I don't know if he wants to just piss me off or something. But every time I face him, he uses this stupid deck. So, this will be a really stupid game. So basically, as you guys can see, you just see me always going like for my spells into his Pump. And just always using my bomb at the bridge. Because we got a double connection here. So as you guys can see, just gonna go Zap again on top of his Pump. Because I don't want to really want to be the guy who's committing like the giant first, right? And you just want to stack as many pumps as you can, and then you're just gonna chill. You're gonna pump again, until he does the first play. And the only real time I'm gonna play something at the bridge or like play something in general is when I wanna play the bomber, right? Like the evolution bomber on the bridge and top skeletons. This is the only time you're gonna see me doing something. So I'm just gonna go waste even like Illusion Zap on top of the pump because I know it's a really good elixir trade. I think it's actually, I don't know like if it's a positive elixir trade. I think it's a +1 trade. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you guys know it more. Maybe you guys have a bit more experience in Clash Royale. So I'm just gonna go for my arrows there, making sure to kill his pump. So his pump is gonna be that. And my pump is still alive, so he goes in for this. I can just go for my bomber here once again, just to get like an easy single connection at least, but like better nothing. And now I have 2 pumps on the map, and he doesn't have any pump on the map, so he goes in there. So I need to go for my Zap there first. Now I'm just gonna go ability. That was a really important timing, so that was a really good defense also. Now I'm just gonna go arrows. Skeletons like this, as you guys can see, really easy defense. So he committed a ton of elixir. I got elixir out of his elixir golem. He didn't get any damage, and I got like my next pump down. And now I feel like, okay, I can easily go for my first giant. But because I just knew how much elixir he spent overall in this push, how much elixir I gained, and also I have the pump advantage, right? So I'm just going for my Night Witch. Skeletons like this. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna go pump again. Even like I still have like my push going. I still think it's smart. I'm just gonna little prince it because now I have the free card cycle. And you guys gonna see now how brutal this is for him. So I'm just gonna go for another giant there. Next giant. I still got like a bomber down because I know his arrows are out. And here I'm just gonna go for my arrows. I'm just gonna go zap there to make sure my bomber stays alive. And this type of like situation, as you guys can see here, he's actually doing a pretty good job, right? Like he's gonna be able to defend this, but I got like my 4th pump down now, bro. Bro, giant. They need to do something about this deck. Giant Night Witch pump is so broken. So I'm just go for my little prince there. And this will be so hard for him to stop. So I'm just going for my evolution zap. Kind of unfortunate I had to waste my evolution zap there, but I think it's overall okay. I'm just going to use my ability. I'm just going to go arrows here on top of everything. I'm just going to go skeletons here. I'm just going to go for another bomber at the bridge. And I think I'm just going to go for my zap here. I think I hit like 2 of the 3 bats, which is completely fine. I can just go pump. Number 100,000. And we're taking damage lead. Which is the most important one, right? I'm just taking damage lead, so I know he has to be aggressive and he can't do anything, bro. I'm just gonna play my skeletons. I'm just gonna play my evolution bomber. Now I can just honestly be aggressive again in case I want to, but he goes in the opposite, so I'm just going for my night witch there. I'm just gonna little prince here. I'm of course playing my ability as early as I can. Now I'm just gonna go skeletons there. Now I'm gonna wait here. 3, 2, 1. Good arrows. Easy bomber play there. He's gonna go for his ability, but look at my little prince, bro. Little prince, I wanna get a child from you. A baby, bro. You are the GOAT. And he's just gonna spam again, bro. I know what happened to Ian, bro. He was like a hog merchant, but I think after like Supercell brought out the new tower troop, he's not the same anymore, bro. He's not the same anymore. Like, bro, to be fair, like skeletons alone can counter hog with Princess Peach, which is a bit crazy. But as you guys can see here, next giant. Pump is on the map, just like the second night with the little prince. Little prince stays alive. I can just go down for arrows basically. And I could honestly go like for the 3rd night, which in case I want to. I'm just gonna go zap there. GG's, it's over, bro. I'm not gonna tell you guys that this deck is so crazy, so stupid, and really easy win. So guys, the game I want to show you now. That's the most stupid game you've ever seen, guys. Believe me. This is the most stupid thing, and this is what the deck, like, people are gonna ask me what you can use instead of bomber, what you can use instead of zap. This is what I'm gonna tell you now. In case you guys don't have, like, the evolution bomber and you wanna use something like bats, or I would say I think archers might work the best. Archers are really good in this deck, I would say. Archers are pretty good overall, because I kind of do like, similar stuff. Instead of zap, I would use maybe snowball and then use knight instead. It's tough. It's tough, but maybe knight for night witch, and then bats also in the mix. For the bomber, maybe this could work, honestly. But I think just like the main thing about this deck being so broken is like this giant night witch, bro. Giant night witch pump, like night witch pump is such a really good thing because, like, I don't know. I just think night witch currently is so broken in this game. You're just gonna see what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna bait out a poison. You could kind of think, okay, that's a really good poison, because back then you could have just minor the pump and get some damage. But now, minor on the pump is basically doing nothing, bro. It's basically doing, bro. It's doing nothing. Bro, it just gets like one shot. It's a bad elixir trade for the minor player to minor the pump. It's so stupid. So now I'm just gonna go giant. And the thing is, like, I know I have the elixir advantage. I know there's nothing you can do. I'm just gonna go skeleton say immediately. And he plays like a normal minor controller. Minor wall breaker, bro. Old school minor wall breaker. It is exactly the deck I love to play. But you guys gonna see what's happening, bro. So I'm just going for my little prince again. So really easy little prince. I think he's going to be able to defend this with another poison. But every time he poisons, you want to think, Morten, why are you giving so much poison value, bro? Why are you giving so much poison value? Bro, because I can just go for pump again. And if you have 2 mobs on the map, there's nothing you can do. You can be Mohammed, you can be Mugi, you can be mortenroyale, you can be Riley, you can be Ian. It doesn't matter, bro. 2 pumps are impossible for you to defend. Night Witch coming down. And now stay excited for like 5 giants, bro. It's always the same. So I'm just gonna go for this. I think I'm just gonna pump again, bro. You can even pump into the pushes. So that was a really bad giant. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really horrible giant by me. But it doesn't matter. I can just go for my ability there. So how's he gonna stop this? So my bomber is still staying alive. I can just go for Night Witch here at Fort Bridge. He has to go Tesla. So you're gonna think, oh, good defense on his end. I'm just gonna go Skeleton to make sure it's not gonna walk. So it's not gonna get this stuff up. I'm just gonna go for my little prince there. And honestly, I could just go in for my zap. And this is really easy. I'm just gonna go giant here again at bridge because I know he's low on elixir. So I'm just gonna use my ability there on the left hand side because I know he's gonna be forced to play something. He's just gonna go for defensive mine, and I know he's so low. I'm just gonna illusion zap, and it's all basically over. But it's basically over. And I honestly feel a bit bad for this guy because I know how it feels to play minor wall breaker, just get destroyed in quick meta. There are some minor decks which I actually also showed you for like 2 days ago. You can kind of check this out from Mo Light, a minor deck. But otherwise, bro, minor wall breaker It's so dead, bro. And the final game for number 1 in the world, playing against the GOAT himself, Hunter. And this is a matchup where you... I don't know, like, why is Hunter using this deck? I'm actually, like, I know he's, like, doing YouTube. I know he's a really, really good ice bow player. I don't know why, like, he's, like, a good whiz bow player now. Every time I face him currently in ladder, he's playing whiz bow, bro. No ice whiz bow. No ice bow. Whiz bow. He's gonna play, like, wizard with, like, I don't know, like, interesting wizard deck. So, you kind of think, okay, maybe there's stuff he can do. Maybe wizard is annoying since you don't have a big spell. But you guys gonna see me, bro. Pump is gonna win me this game once again, bro. Pump. I honestly feel so bad for him. Because he has to go rocket on the pump, right? He has to go rocket on the pump, but it's always a -1 elixir rate. He doesn't get any tower damage when I'm playing like that. Also, right now, he's really low on elixir. And, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. The thing is, like, about this matter, I love Giant. Giant is one of my favorite cards of all time. But Giant is a bit too broken, bro. Giant is a bit too broken, currently. I'm not gonna lie. Giant is a bit too broken. I know what Supercell did there. But Giant really needs a nerf, bro. They really need to do something about Giant. I don't know what it is about this. But a range, I think a range nerf would be the best idea, or like HP nerf. I think a range nerf would be better. Because as you guys can see here, so I'm gonna run second pump. He's not back now to rocket yet. So he doesn't have anything against my pump. So I already won there. So use this deck, bro. Use pump. You just win so easily. You just win so easily. So, actually, really, really good. Little Prince. I mean, not Little Prince. How's it called? Okay, I had to go now for my bomber there. I mean, really good Expo there. Really good Golden Knight. I'm also still forced to go Night Bridge here. So he has to go Log. I'm just gonna go Collector there because I know he has to go Rocket, would be a +1 elixir trip, which would be completely fine. So now I'm just gonna go Giant in the back. Even he plays Expo, bro, because I don't care. He doesn't get the King activation, which is good for me, but he's so low now. So what I'm always gonna do is pump Little Prince opposite lane of the Giant to get the 3-card cycle. Now I'm just gonna go for my for my Skeletons. I'm gonna go pump first, because now it means he needs to go rocket on top of that. Otherwise I get a big elixir trade, and because he can't go rocket, right? Because I'm just gonna go for my evolution bomber plus Giant at the bridge opposite lane again. But look at this evolution bomber now, bro. I feel so bad. Like, pumping while pushing might sound dumb because you don't have enough elixir to support your push, but this is exactly what makes this deck broken. They need to focus on defense. You have the 3-card side, you can just spam, and the game is basically over here. So bro, I feel so bad for the guys. Like, facing off this deck, it's brutal. It's not like we face like Mickey Mouse players. It's not like we face mid-level players. We face the best players of the entire world. And now after this game, we're currently ranked number 1 in the world. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's Clash Royale video. In case you guys did it, make sure to subscribe. Make sure you guys create a good mod in the shop. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Elixir Pump. Doesn't need a nerf. And let me know your favorite deck. Gonna be out. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Goodbye.